Zidane Danny, Electro Ninja here, and welcome back to Nerd Chat here on Electro Ninja's Lab. I am here with my fellow hosts,
I'm Jack.
I'm Joker.
and today we are going to be discussing Skandar 4. So, before we actually get started, a few little disclaimers. One, we still love this book. You're going to hear us say a lot of mean things, but we still love the book. We love the series, all that jazz. We're just very angry about the ending.
As I think would be expected, I don't think Stedman's gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, why are they mad about it?"
Yeah, no,
If you
yeah.
care at all about this book series, you'd be pissed as fuck.
Yes. So, as we are going to be talking about the ending, be aware that this is going to contain massive spoilers. So, if you are not wanting to see spoilers, then you should probably move on or finish the book because, of course, granted, if you're, like we said, it's a dark ending. Well, very upsetting ending. So be aware of that before you go in. But other than that, if you've liked Skandar so far, you'll probably still like the book. It's just it has a bad ending, and hopefully things will actually go properly well in the final book. So yeah. Anyways, yeah, let's discuss Skandar 4. Who wants to go first?
Oh,
Why
I
in
do.
the world did you make us read this book series to begin with?
Hey, I didn't know about this.
Nobody knew that it was gonna turn out like this.
That is true.
It's a good book series, but the ending, dear goodness, that was a horrible
Agreed.
ending.
Hey, hopefully, book 5 will make this all better.
Oh my god,
Yes,
that's the
but
last
Rex
book
and
too.
Flo both need to die horrible deaths.
Rex absolutely needs to die a horrible death. I have a feeling that Flo will probably be I think that we will see that she was scared and that she was threatened and all these things. I have a feeling that no matter what it was,
Use it though.
well, you do things that you wouldn't normally do if you're scared, especially if it's something like. My theory is that it most likely is that she was threatened that Rex was probably going to kill Skandar, kill her entire family, kill Bobby and Mitchell, probably kill Jamie, and then probably in some way, shape, or form managed to he at least threatened to kill Silver Blade as well. I think that that's definitely a possibility that one of the Silvers, I don't know who, but one of the Silvers is most likely a freaking Spirit Wielder, and Spirit Wielders, and since Silvers are stronger, perhaps a Spirit Wielder Silver can kill other Silvers.
Yeah, that's a thing.
So, yeah. So, let's not completely rip it a new one. Those are some of my quick theories, but yeah. Anyways, Jack, you wanted to talk.
Oh my god. See, because I'm just sitting here casually reading this, and I'm like, okay, so this happens. Oh, this happens, and then all of a sudden I'm like, oh fucking hell, are you kidding me right now with Flo?
Yeah, I mean, to be fair,
No,
like it seemed like it was gonna be. Oh, this is gonna be a fantastic ending. There's still a few more There's like 100 pages left or something. I don't know.
Right, there's too many pages for this to go well. What's gonna happen?
Yeah, and considering the fact that we know that this isn't the last book, there was no way in hell that Skandar was gonna keep the was gonna stay the freaking Commodore. Yeah, into the final book, because that would mean too many. That would be a happy ending. That would be a happy ending too early. So
yeah, but like everything Rex is doing is all illegal, and he needs to be punished. Someone needs to do
absolutely,
something.
absolutely. So yeah, 100%. We need to see Rex be stopped. One of the things, though, that I think that is going to happen at some point throughout the next book is that basically people are going to rally behind Skandar because he actually won the Chaos Cup.
Chaos Cup.
So obviously, like, especially mainlanders are probably going to rally behind him because Rex is already turning them against the rest of the island against mainlanders. I think that the rest of the Peregrine Society most likely is going to be on Skandar's side because they already were, and so on and so forth. I think that a lot of people are actually going to anyone who used to who remembers the Spirit Wielders and that they were not actually bad guys will probably stand by him, and there's probably a lot of people who are going to be like, what the fuck? You literally just arrested the Commodore because you were bitter that you couldn't win.
Literally.
Yeah. And the thing is that we still haven't seen Skandar go full apeshit yet with his darkness yet. So
No.
I am ecstatic for that. I cannot wait for him to pull on the full darkness. I don't know. That was a terrifying moment, and I kind of loved it.
Right?
So yeah, we'll see exactly how.
Blacking out everything.
Yeah, like I 100% believe that there is going to be a war between where he is going to maybe he'll team up with the mainland and they'll do something cool. I also think that you might be right about Kenna's unicorn possibly becoming a silver when he does the mending.
Maybe.
So, like we obviously called him Silver Lining, but obviously we don't know if that was we were just like, oh, let's have it be a unicorn that isn't a silver be called something silver, but there's definitely a possibility that he could since they also said that there are wild silvers and there are spirit silvers. It's definitely a possibility that they could have been that Kenna's true destined unicorn is actually silver, and that would be kind of insanity. But yeah, I'm kind of one thing that I would like to see is well, yes, I would like freaking we all want Rex to die. I think that it could absolutely be something where either Flo kills him or Kenna kills him. I kind of want his unicorn to be killed first, so that he suffers without a unicorn for a little bit.
Yes.
Especially considering the fact that it's a lot of this whole shit is his fault. So yeah, we'll see. But I don't know. I don't know. I'm still excited. I'm really excited for what's gonna happen. I'm surprised you guys haven't written me a new one yet.
I'm tired.
Fair enough. But yeah,
It's early.
it is early, and we're all tired. It's been a long week.
And it's only Tuesday.
Yeah. So yeah. So what were some things that you really liked about book 4?
As usual, I really like the writing style.
Yeah.
It really is captivating.
Yeah.
It makes me want to read more and more and more. I liked the Kenna chapters, especially as she turned and she was realizing, oh my god, Skandar's the person I've been trying to... Yeah, what the fuck am I doing? Like...
Yeah.
It was just cool to see her understand, like, oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm doing isn't the best.
I actually have a theory about that because of the fact that she has finally, she's starting to go in the correct direction, and she's most likely pretty early in the next book. I think she is going to be mended with her destined unicorn. I don't know how early exactly, but somewhere. But I think it's going to be pretty early. She's going to be mended, as is that other, as well as a few other silvers are probably going, or other spirit wielders are also going to be mended pretty early.
Yeah.
I think that they are probably not going to do Kenna chapters this next book. I think they might switch it to a different character. Of course,
That would be interesting.
I did say that about this book as well, since Kenna became she was going to be evil, and we were like, oh, maybe so that they don't reveal too much, they'll have it not be Kenna chapters. But they still managed to keep things secret, which was fun. But I think that it's quite possible that we might have flow chapters instead.
That would be interesting.
Especially because to like understand what the heck was going on in her mind and stuff, because obviously she like, to me it feels like she still loves Skandar, and she was scared for him, and that's why she did what she did. Like, granted, I might be reading into things, but at the same time, I don't think I am. I think I think that there was a lot that she knew, and the fact that she literally told Skandar to go to the spirit swappers, that tells me that she probably did. She wants him to know something, that she wants him to know her secret that she gave, because it's most likely something big. Something very massive that she knows that if it got out, then it would be extremely dangerous. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, I'm excited to see what exactly happens, and I think that once we understand what's going on, well, we might actually be on her side a little bit more. Maybe she felt like there was no other option, because maybe Rex would have just killed Skandar right then and there if it hadn't been for her doing that. And that's what I think is the most likely scenario. She most likely he threatened to kill Skandar. Just period. Whatever happened in that race, if maybe he promised her that he wouldn't kill him during the race, but after the race, if she didn't do what he wanted her to do, he was going to kill Skandar right then and there when he's at his weakest.
Yeah. That could have been a thing, because but he did try to kill him during the race.
Yes, he did.
So I don't want to say that he said he wasn't going to kill him during the race, because he tried.
Yeah, he did. So maybe like, no, yeah, I don't know. Maybe he was gonna hold back a little bit or some shit, but he was gonna, no matter what he was gonna do, he was going to kill Skandar if he entered the race or whatever, or if he won, he was going to kill him unless she arrested him.
Yeah, something like that. Like, if she wasn't under threat, then something's very wrong.
Yes. I mean, there's another possibility, is that we don't know everything about the different spirit wielders, obviously. So there is a possibility that there could be a mind control version of the spirit element. So that could also be a thing.
That's a possibility. I hadn't thought about one.
I don't know if that's what's actually going on, because I feel like that's, mind control is always such a weird thing anyways. So
True.
I think that the most likely option is that he threatened to kill Skandar. He threatened to kill Silverblade. He threatened to kill Bobby Mitchell and all of the rest of them, and like everyone that she holds dear, her parents, her brother, all of them. Which, to be fair, she knows he could do. He probably could have done it if he really wanted to.
True.
So, I mean, he has the rest of the Silver Circle behind him at this point in time. So, I don't know. Another possibility I was thinking of is maybe Flo is actually a spirit wielder.
Huh.
I don't think it's likely because we actually saw her walking down the fault lines and it was Earth, obviously. But it does get me wondering if perhaps she was, and and they basically are training her to use the spirit when she's at the Silver Circle. They're specifically training her on the spirit element. I don't think it's likely. I think it's more likely that there's somebody else who's a spirit wielder, but
yeah,
I don't know. My immediate thought was that one guy that Rex completely treats like shit, that was in the library with him and was also the one who voted yes for Skandar to go into the to be in the frickin' race. Do you remember that guy?
there was also the theory that that guy did it on purpose so that.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. There's definitely the possibility that Rex ordered him to do that. I don't think that it would be something along the lines of he did it because of the fact that he wanted Skandar to win. I think it was because of the fact that
He did it because he wanted Rex to kill him.
Yeah. So it's definitely a that is more likely as to why he chose him. But I do have a theory that he could be, but because of the fact that he is so mistreated by Rex, that's the reason why. That's the reason why he's so mistreated is because of the fact that he is a spirit wielder. Yeah, and he's like the Silver Stronghold spirit wielder or something like that.
That would make sense, I guess.
Yeah. The other thing that I'm thinking about is, like, they knew that they couldn't control Agatha forever, but they also knew that they wanted to have an executioner on their side. So most likely, at some point, even if there was a spirit wielder at the time that was a Silver, during Agatha's time, I think that spirit, whoever it was, most likely would have assisted them. Because Silvers, or if they didn't, they would have been arrested and they couldn't do anything about them, or they would have killed the person themselves or something like that. But as for if somebody became a Silver afterwards, they would want them to be. They would want a Silver spirit wielder in order to, so that they didn't have to rely on Agatha as their executioner anymore.
That makes sense too.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if it was like only a few years ago that they found this person, because obviously Silvers are rare. Spirits are a Silver spirit is even rarer, so I don't know. And then getting them ready to actually kill somebody that could take even longer. So
yeah.
But,
I'd say within the last 10 years.
Yeah, most likely. So, I could even imagine it being something that they kept under wraps, that as like during Skandar, when Skandar and his crew were in the Eyrie, even not necessarily during that time, but definitely sometime, maybe shortly before, and they were already in the Eyrie. Well, they wouldn't be in the Eyrie; they would have been just kept in the Silver Stronghold by that point. But is my guess. I don't know. There are too many variables, and I think that that's the big thing.
Yeah, I think that's the hard part.
Yeah. Jokey boy, why do you?
Oh, no, that Rex needs to die.
Yeah, Rex does need to die. I think that he
Very painful death.
for sure. I think that Silver Sorceress needs to die first, so that he can feel the pain of losing a unicorn before he actually dies himself.
Yes, he also should rot in prison while he's dealing with that pain.
Oh, absolutely.
That too.
I don't know. Like, is that what he deserves? Absolutely. Is it gonna be what is gonna happen? I don't know, but definitely a possibility.
We won't know until book 5 comes out, and we need that right now, please, and thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, Stedman, when are you releasing book 5 again?
Yeah. I'll probably tweet out when I tweet this video. I'll probably ask. So when is Skandar 5 coming out?
I swear to God, if it's like October 2025, I'm gonna cry.
Yeah.
I'll cry with you.
Yeah,
It
that's
needs
fair.
to come out.
My best guess as to how early, like the earliest that I could see it coming out, is maybe summer. But I don't know. It's hard to say for sure. Let me see here. Where is her thing? Here we go. Let's take a look here. Most of her posts lately have just been about Skandar getting awards and shit. So yeah, nothing currently about. I feel like
getting awards. Oh,
huh?
book rewards.
Yeah, book awards.
I got confused there for a sec.
Yeah, she's mostly tweeting about that right now. And obviously, like, people being like, "This is great," blah 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 blah. Also, while I'm thinking about it, just so that we're very clear, and I think I told you guys this, but apparently, who was it? Was it her producer, or what was it?
White Briar.
No, it wasn't this. It was in acknowledgments. Here we go. Was it this guy? Yeah. Yes. So Sam Copeland, who was who's her agent, refused to speak to her for several hours after finishing this book.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
I totally would too.
I'd have been like, "You're dead to me, Stedman. Forget book 5. But also, give me it now."
Oh, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
bitch.
Yeah.
You got so attached to these characters, and then just emotional damage.
Literally.
Oh, where's that
emotional damage?
Where's that fucking meme? Emotional damage. There's a reason that we chose to have the that meme for our
I will
discussion
say,
today.
I really appreciate her breaking Skandar out of prison before the book ended.
Oh,
'Cause
absolutely.
If it had just ended with him in prison, I would have been like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I think that I feel like they're going to restart the 5th book at that point, because
Yeah.
there's
I
like
hope.
maybe the prologue will actually be a few days before that, so that we are like seeing things behind the scenes. I don't know.
I don't know. We gotta wait until book 5 comes out,
Yeah, unfortunately.
which is a long wait.
So yeah, I think when I do tweet out the whole thing with the video out to, I will probably say, "So when's book 5?"
Literally. Like, okay, so when are we getting this? Because we're pissed.
We need to know answers. We need answers now. I don't know.
Like, our whole fan base is probably pissed about this.
Oh, absolutely. So yeah, I think there's like a very good reason why she's not. I don't think she's tweeting out. She's retweeting anything that has spoilers in it, for a very good reason. But because that is a brutal ending, and if we ever and I don't think that anyone was prepared for it. Like even you guys, when I said please don't kill me. Like,
yeah, we were not prepared for how bad it was going to be.
No, you were not. Like, and the fact that both of you said, "Okay, you're dead to us."
Yes,
Yeah.
you are very much dead to us.
Hey, I didn't know this was gonna happen.
Right
I think I screamed when I finished the book, like in the group chat, as my reaction, and you guys were just like,
I'm
"What's
pretty
that
sure
about?
you did, yeah.
What's that?" And I'm like, "I can't tell you because you guys haven't finished the book."
It took me 5 ever to finish the book because I got it on Audible, and so I could only listen to it at certain points.
Yeah,
And then when I tried to get it in the book form, it wasn't there for 2 times that I went there.
Ay. Well, luckily it was there this time.
Finally got it yesterday and finished it the same day.
Yep. So, yay! Finally.
Yeah.
We might do a few. I don't know. Maybe when we're not as exhausted, we'll do another discussion on this because I think that we should. We probably want to honestly go over.
I would agree with that.
Go over everything, but we're just exhausted.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
We're exhausted. We're mad at this freaking ending of this book.
Yeah, that's fair. So do you think they're going to go back to the spirit yard in the next book, though? I do have to ask
I
that.
hope so. Okay, here's something that I hope also happened, is that while escaping the prison, that they grabbed their aunt on their way out so that she can continue teaching them on how to do things in the spirit.
Oh, they absolutely probably did. They probably did.
I think I can't wait until Bobby gets to learn the spirit element.
Oh, Bobby is absolutely going to start learning the spirit element now that that it's like fully illegal, and that fucking Rex is pulling all sorts of bullshit. So,
100%.
Like,
I also hope that they grab all the spirit element guys that were imprisoned in the last book.
Yeah.
With them as well. Like, they did a full riot and escaped with everybody from the prison.
I mean,
That
it
would be
probably
nice.
did. I'm sure that it most likely did, because she yeah, like they're going to like they are pissed. So getting everyone out of the like, I wouldn't be surprised if, like I said, the next book starts where they ended this book, and it basically explains how they got everybody out of the prison. Maybe they find several different places to hide them out. Probably are going to figure out who to trust. Which, speaking of which, is going to be so hard for Skandar to trust the Shikonis at this point in time.
Yeah.
I don't think. I think he trusts his stat alert. He just doesn't trust Flo anymore. If that makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
they didn't know what was going on either.
They didn't. They did not know what was going on
We didn't
either.
know that. Nobody knew that.
Flo was gonna do that.
No, they
Yeah.
did not. So
I think he trusts his.
I think
Adler,
he trusts them, but I don't think he's going to trust them enough to let them into the spirit den, or not the spirit den, the spirit yard, because that's most likely going to be where they hide out.
Oh, for sure, they probably are.
Because like nobody can get in there except for spirit wielders.
Yeah, that's true.
Of course, granted, and if they don't free every single spirit wielder, then that does mean that they could use the spirit wielder to get in there. So yeah, I don't know. It's a iffy situation, anyways. But yeah, It's gonna be tough, to say the least. It's gonna be tough, but I think that there's a decent chance that they will use it, or they'll use other things to other ways to hide. I think, like I said, though, I think that it's going to be hard for him to trust the Shikonis. Not necessarily that he will not whatsoever, but that it's going to be hard because of the fact that he no longer trusts Flo. So, I don't know.
I don't know. We just need book 5 right now. We
absolutely do. That's gonna be the catchline of this freaking book, or of this video. We need book 5 now. I don't know.
Otherwise, you're gonna have a riot on your hands, Edmund.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, she got 2 books out in 1 year. Yeah.
I'm wondering, because, like, there's only so much you can put in a book, and if she's trying to get it done and just finishes it right away, then it's not going to be good. I think she needs to write at least 2 more books to get the full story down.
Well,
even though she only wants to do 5 books.
Well, that is an interesting question, because I think you're assuming too much, because I think to finish the main story, to finish up what is currently happening, I think we only need the 1 book. I think that Flo's redemption and Rex's death is really all that we need. Or Rex at least being arrested, whatever the hell it is. And Skandar regaining his spot as the Commodore of Chaos. What exactly that's going to be, what exactly that's going to entail. Granted, that could take a lot longer, and I think that it's reasonable to assume that Skandar 5 will be a longer book than the others. But I do think
they've all increased each time.
Huh? Yeah, they've all increased each time. I could see it being longer, for sure, a decent bit longer, possibly double the length. But I think that they could definitely finish the series with 1 more book.
Yeah.
It just kind of depends on how much detail she wants to put in there.
Yeah, that's true.
So, I don't know.
I don't know. Just give us now, please.
That's true. I would also like to see a future series for Skandar. I'm not exactly certain what that would be, but like, something far in the future when when spirit wielders have been fully accepted, and see exactly what the hell's going on with that.
That would be fun.
Yeah.
I doubt it's going to happen, but that would be fun.
Huh?
Short stories would be good.
Or short stories.
Yeah, that could be fun. I don't know. I think that there's a lot of things that they could do.
I think she could pull a Harry Potter and do, like, Tales of Beetle the Bard and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's tales of, like, the spirit wielders coming back and stuff.
Yeah. Or short stories about the future, short stories about the past of the spirit wielders. Like, could you imagine an actual decently length short story about what's the first rider? Like, how
that would be cool.
I don't know exactly what they would want to do with that, but I think that could be fun. I don't know. There's a lot that could happen, and I'm excited. I don't know. Skandar 4, it was terrifying. It was sad. It was good. But it was upsetting. But at the end of the day, it was fantastic, and we love it. Yeah. And we can't wait for Skandar 5. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the tagline. Anyways, guys, hopefully you have enjoyed this shortish nerd chat. Hopefully we'll talk more about it at a later date. But we're tired. We're struggling. We're struggling to stay awake. So we'll hopefully do another nerd chat on this at a later date when we can actually like fully talk about all of our different thoughts, and not just that we want Skandar 5 now.
Yeah.
But anyway,
when our thoughts are more collected.
Yeah, when our thoughts are more collected, we'll try and do another one. Maybe at the end of the week we'll do
when
that.
Jack has calmed down and not angry at this book.
Yes, exactly. But anyways, guys, hopefully you've enjoyed this nerd chat. I've been Electro Ninja, he's been Jack, he's been Joker, and we will see you guys next time. But on
Time.